Hi guys, anybody that sort of goes on Facebook on the usual sites, UK Lockpickers, Coliseum of Lockpickers or Lockpicking, may well have seen that I picked up a rather large load of locks from a friendly locksmith. Got to have one of those, haven't you? Because they're really kind to you and you help them get rid of all their old locks they don't want. Anyway, among the locks that I got was this. It's a Cisa Astral. Let me just see if I can give you a better view of that. Look at that. It's an absolute nightmare, and I couldn't get. So you need a curved flag, and you need it to go over the top of there, but it has to sit on top of that warding to get down to pin 6, which is a very deep pin, and this will not go in. So I can get it up the side, but it won't go over. So that was from the Huck set. So out to the multi-picks. This is the only curved flag I have there. I have this set, the GoPro, and it's sort of like a bit, say you get 2 handles and a few tips, a couple of straight ones, a couple of curved ones. Well, now this one will fit over the top and sit on the top of the warding like that, so you can pick all the front pins, but it just is not deep enough to pick the back one. So I phoned the locksmith guy up and I said, how did you pick this, mate? Because he prides himself on not destroying locks unless absolutely necessary. Hence I get quite a lot of unbroken locks. And he said, oh, I've got one of these special kits for the Astra, and I think it's the same for the Abyss. There's a few different ones. He said, you can borrow it if you like. So he very kindly lent me this. I think they're about 100 quid or something. Comes with spare tips and something to line it up with. Let's go back wherever we were. Oh, too far. There we go. So basically, you can decode it as well. So you've got a picking tip that sits on there. Picking tip that sits on there. Just allows you to pick it. That's the profile of the key, or half of the keyway. So I thought I'd kind of show you if this works. And let me tell you, I have picked this lock with this, but anybody that says, oh, they're easy, these things are just dead easy to use, has clearly never tried one. So you just pop it all the way into the keyway. If I can't even get it in there. See, we're struggling already. There we go. So it goes all the way in. Oh, will it be better zoomed in? I don't know. Maybe. So, tension it. Just move these picks out of the way. Let me get my hands on there. So basically, you just go through searching for a binding pin. And let me tell you, to recognize the difference between a binding pin, a set pin, and everything else. Now, 6 is binding, just at the top there. The key pins and the driver pins on these, I've had a look on a few of the YouTube guys that have picked them, and the key pins have all got little lips on. So if you overset them, the lip goes over the shear line and it stays there, and you just got to reset. There's nothing else you can do. We'll just carry on picking like a lunatic, not realizing you've done it. That's me. And all the all the top pins, the driver pins, it's got what I think 1 standard and 5 spools, but they also have lips on the end of the spools, which when you think, I'll show you, you get a spool and you've set it, you may have set it, but you may have just dropped it into the lip, which means it needs further setting. So it's a little bit difficult anyway. See, that's clicked once. There you go, dropped into a false set of 6. So I go all the way back to the start, if we can get it in there. It's nice to have it lined up. So yeah, 1 is binding. Counter on that and click. 2 is binding. More counter, another click, some core rotation. 3 binding. Click and core rotation. I think I may have dropped something there. Yep, 1. See, 1 wasn't set, 2 is okay. It was clearly just on that lip. And when I set the pin 3, I'm not sure 2's actually set. I'm going to leave 2 for now. 3. Right, 4 is down the bottom there. Not very much on him. It's not a high lift there. 5 is just clicked as I slid the pick underneath it. Back to 6 to check him. And there we go. She's open. So not difficult once you know how, but it did take me about 40 minutes to learn the difference between set pins and not set pins. You know, when I thought I'd set them, they were literally just hanging up on the little lips, and it was carnage. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and thanks, Pete, for letting me play with your very expensive tool.